This is technically the cheapest way to fly direct from the UK to the USA. A new airline has just launched, and it means you can fly from London to the USA for as little as £250.
We're used to flying around Europe for just £20, but usually long-haul flights are a lot more expensive.
Today we're flying with Norse Airways from London to Orlando.
To see what this no-frills airline is all about, we'll be taking you through everything on board and giving you a cost breakdown at the end.
Norse Atlantic Airways is a Norwegian low-cost airline that only started in February 2021, making it the newest airline to fly people from Europe over the Atlantic to the USA. The airline is owned by Bjorn Larsen, a Norwegian entrepreneur who believes that there is a big untapped market for no-frills long-haul travel. Ryanair has had success in the no-frills short-haul market, but can it be replicated for long-haul flights?
Norse Atlantic Airways is targeting a younger, more price-sensitive customer. They operate a fleet of Boeing 787 Dreamliners,
Boeing's latest, newest model.
and their first flight was in July 2022. So if you fly with them, you'll be some of the very first passengers on board their brand new planes.
So we're in Gatwick Airport and we're about to jump on our Norse flight from Gatwick, London to Orlando in the USA.
But Norse don't just fly from the UK to Orlando. They also fly from the UK to a few other US destinations, such as New York, Miami and Fort Lauderdale, all for really low prices.
You can also fly from Oslo into Asia and then Oslo into the Caribbean as well, I think.
The reason these flights can be so cheap is that they have an economy section, which is no frills. We're talking, you don't get much cabin baggage, you don't get food on the flight, but you are getting there for a really, really good price. But we're actually sat in the premium section at the front of the plane. You get to take on a 10-kilogram bag of cabin luggage, along with an under-seat bag.
I've heard good things, but obviously it's really new, so I've not actually met anyone yet who has flown on Norse, so hopefully we can show you what it's like.
We've already checked in. We're at the gate now, and we're literally about to jump on our flight in the next 20 minutes. So we're going to take you with us, and we're going to show you exactly what it's like. Orlando, here we come.
Here we go.
Hello. There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
We've just got on the plane, we're actually sat on the front row. Initial impressions, it is very spacious. The planes feel brand new. It's quite nice.
Obviously your controls for the seats are here.
Oh.
For the leg rests, to go back as well. Here is where your screens are.
This is my seat review. This is where I review the seat on the plane. And we've got a good seat on this plane because we're row number 1. You get a big armchair, a window. Here, there is a dimmer. The chairs recline back, but there's also a footrest, which makes it extra comfy, the seat. And then you've got your tray table in here, and then your TV screen is in here. Just ignore this part because I'm trying to get my TV out, but it's quite tricky. There we go. And then you have your TV, and you get given headphones as well. And there's loads of good stuff to watch on the TV. I was worried there might not be many films, but I'm currently watching 2 Weeks Notice with Hugh Grant and Sandra Bullock.
Loads of leg room. My legs are currently stretched all the way out, cruising at 39,000 feet, somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean. And it's been a really enjoyable plane ride so far.
How much is it for a meal?
$12 for like a curry.
We have just had our lunch, so the first meal of 2 meals on this plane have just been around. I had chicken and Ryan had prawns.
Do you reckon a shrimp has ever been this far away from water before? It's a long way from home, buddy.
Drinks were included within the meal service, which I wasn't expecting. That included alcohol, soft drinks, coffees. It was actually really nice.
I've been really impressed with the service. Like the staff have been really, really friendly. They've come around with loads of drink top-ups. We've had our first meal. That was pretty nice.
We are about 90 minutes away from landing now, and they're about to come round with the second food service.
I'm just tucking into my pizza bread that has just been delivered to me by our very nice air hostess. This will probably be the last thing I eat before I hit the ground in Orlando. The food's been good. The food has been really good on this flight. Surprised and delighted.
This is the bathroom, very small and compact. This is the small sink area here with like a hand soap, toilet there, and then a disco area here. Small and compact, but it does the job.
Okay, finally, let's talk about price. One way from London to the USA, you're able to fly for as little as £255. But of course, you also need to book a return flight. These are even more reasonable, coming in at around £155. This means you can fly return from London to the USA for as little as £410.
We travelled in the premium cabin, which does cost a little more. The cheapest premium cabin return flight from London to the USA cost £820. This is still a very reasonable price to fly to the US in style, and when you compare it to Virgin Atlantic's premium economy options, it comes in at around £480 cheaper per person for a very similar experience. Would you choose to fly with Norse?
Let's also get into that part of the flight where I'm a bit bored.